are the Transformers Cyberverse One-Step Fusion Megatron, Stingshot, Bumblebee, and Energon Axe Attack Optimus Prime. I picked up these figures at my local Toys R Us store, and they were originally selling for $13, and I picked them up for an awesome clearance price of $7 each. I'm so excited to show these figures off for you guys. Let's get them out of packaging. And here they are out of packaging, and they're actually pretty decent, pretty good alt modes. Very good size, very solid alt modes. If you want a size comparison, here they are with Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Smokescreen. And as you can see, especially Bumblebee, it's about the same scale, same size as Smokescreen. Here's with Optimus and Megatron. These are great alt modes. Now let's start with Bumblebee. I thought the Bumblebee car mode was amazing. The plastic, the yellow plastic they use has this metallic, glossy, sort of flake type of finish. It's a really nice yellow plastic. I really like this yellow plastic. The alt mode sports a lot of details, a lot of molding right here in the bumper, the lights, the spoiler, some paint here on the windshield and the windows, Autobot logo, and the black racing stripe. To transform one-step Bumblebee, it feels like it's a double step, but it's actually one step. You flip open this side, spin it around, and then spin it back around like that. So it's like a double spin. It's one continuous motion, and there is Cyberverse Bumblebee. And this is the gimmick. You spin the stinger arm. The other arm just bends forward like this. It's actually pretty good. It's a very interesting transformation. And the robot mode looks great. Transforming back into his car mode, make sure you fold down the arms and then spin him back the same way in the reverse direction, and there you go. There he is in his car mode. Bumblebee, transform! Next up is the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime. It's a pretty cool looking truck. There's a little bit of kibble sticking at the back, but that's fine. The front part of the cab looks fantastic. It's done in this really nice bright red plastic. He rolls very well. And to transform him, one step, stand him up like this. And this section of the cab right here, you flick it up and out pops the robot head, torso, and the arms. Very cool looking Optimus Prime. His main gimmick is his battle axe. And you flick it up like this. And there's a notch right here, a lever. And he slashes with his battle axe. Optimus Prime, Autobots, transform and roll out. And you fold this one like this. That's pretty cool. I thought that was amazing. It's a great one-step transformation for the Autobot leader. We must stop Megatron. Transform. Autobots, attack. And his arms swivel forward and backward, and the neck has a swivel as well. And finally, my favorite out of the three is Megatron. It's got to be my favorite one. Look how cool this tank mode is. Pretty amazing. And you see this turret, it has like a missile right here. The missile doesn't actually shoot out, it just protrudes, and it gives a semblance that it's firing. If you push on this button right here, or this tip of the rear tip of the missile, kind of shoots out like a flame, like a blast. Boom. That's pretty cool. And what's great about it is it doesn't come out, so you don't run the risk of losing the missile. Stick it back in right there, and then fire again. Fire at Optimus Prime. Ooh, I missed it. Fire. He rolls very nicely. Nice Decepticon logo right there. Wheels. Small wheels right here, but allows him to roll very nicely. Transform Megatron, fold down the feet, and the whole robot just opens up wonderfully. I love that transformation. It is why Megatron destroy the Autobots. And the arms can pop up forwards like this, tab in back down like this. Be careful with the small, very small, tiny tabs right here that they don't break. So when you unpeg the arm very gently, you don't break those teeny tiny tabs. I hope they last a long time, but fold them back down like that and they tab in nicely. Very nice detail of the Decepticon leader. And again, you can do the same gimmick with the gun. Just push the button right here. It's Megatron! Bumblebee, we must stop Megatron. Not if I stop you first, Optimus. To transform Megatron back into his tank mode, you simply pop off the feet like this, and the entire body and arms fold back like this, and then tab those feet back at the rear end. And he's in his tank mode. Transform him back. And then he's in robot mode. And for some size comparisons in robot mode, here they are with Generation Select's Deluxe Class Hubcap. So they're right there. They're decent sized robot mode. They might not scale perfectly with each other, but I think they're very good looking robot modes. And so some final thoughts on these one-step figures. I actually think they're great. I kind of hate myself now for not getting these figures sooner. I think they're amazingly engineered in terms of their one-step transformation. My favorite out of the three has got to be Megatron. I thought the transformation was just excellent on this figure. It just looks so cool, bringing him in and out, very satisfying, in and out of both modes. Really a terrific figure. Bumblebee, I think, is the second favorite I have. He's got a very solid alt mode, and the transformation is pretty unique with that double twist and double spin. My least favorite, but take nothing away from this figure, has got to be Optimus Prime. My only complaint about this figure is that the alt mode, the truck mode, isn't as solid as I wanted it to be, but I think the engineering on this figure is absolutely spot on. I thought they did a wonderful job with the one-step transformation. Let me know in the comments what you think of these figures. And as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you want to help the channel out, please check out my Patreon account. There's a link in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Decepticons, we must stop the Autobots. Transform! Bumblebee, we must stop Megatron at all cost. Autobots, transform and roll out! You will not escape Megatron. Catch me if you can, Prime.